Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Easynomics. I am Shweta Goyal and in today's lecture we will be discussing about the monopolistic competition. This topic is in the continuance of the series of different types of market. This topic comes under the microeconomics, which itself comes under the paper 1 of economic optional, and this topic is also covered under class 12th and various competitive examination like RBI, like Indian Economic Service. So yeah, let's get started. So like we did in the earlier topics, earlier types of market, first let's study the assumptions of monopolistic competitive market. So basically monopolistic competitive market is a combination of monopoly plus perfect competition. It means it has the features common to the monopoly as well as the perfect competition. It is a mix of both the types of market. Now what are the assumptions? There are large number of sellers in the market. It means buyers and sellers exist in large numbers in the market. After that, see, this is the assumption common to the perfect competition. So that's why we say that it has some features of perfect competition. Next feature is product differentiation. In perfect competitive market, we assume that all firms were producing homogeneous good, like they were completely identical. You cannot differentiate between them. But under monopolistic competition, firm produced close substitutes to each other. For example, बिस्किट जो होता है वो पार्ले जी का भी होता है, गुड डे का भी होता है. दोनों बिस्किट्स हैं बट उनमें कुछ स्लाइट डिफरेंस है. तो इसका मतलब जो प्रोड्यूसर है वो अपनी ब्रांड वैल्यू क्रिएट करता है मार्केट में बाय प्रोड्यूसिंग क्लोज सब्सटीट्यूट. सो इस वजह से डिस्पाइट हैविंग लार्ज नंबर ऑफ सेलर्स, प्रोड्यूसर हैज़ सम कंट्रोल ओवर इट्स प्रोडक्ट एंड प्राइसिंग मैकेनिज्म. So that's why it has the feature of monopoly to control the price in the market by creating its brand value. The third assumption is free entry and exit. It means firm can freely enter into the market and leave into the market. So these two assumptions also present under the perfect competition, and this assumption of controlling the price was the assumption of monopoly. Now let's see the curve explained by the monopolistic competitive market. Basically this type of market is explained by Chamberlain. सो चेम्बरलिन ने कर्व्स बताए अपने हिसाब से, जैसे AR MR अलग अलग थे परफेक्ट कंपटीशन में एंड मोनोपोली में. सो हमें यहाँ पे देखने कैसे कर्व एग्जिस्ट करते हैं. सो चेम्बरलिन ने बोला दैट वी हैव एक्स एक्सिस पे क्वांटिटी एंड वाई एक्सिस पे अगेन वी हैव टेकन द प्राइस. सो MR विल रिमेन सेम, नेगेटिवली डाउनवर्ड स्लोपिंग. ये मोनोपोली का था. सो MR विल बी डाउनवर्ड स्लोपिंग, AR विल रिमेन सेम. सो AR एंड MR विल रिमेन डाउनवर्ड स्लोपिंग. ये मोनोपोली के थे. AR का मतलब क्या होता है? AR इज़ दी डिमांड कर्व. सो बेसिकली AR जो होता है वो हमारा डिमांड कर्व होता है विच इज़ डाउनवर्ड स्लोपिंग. इफ़ यू डिक्रीज द प्राइस यू कैन सेल मोर इन द मार्केट. बट what is special in this case of monopolistic competition? Chamberlain assumed that we have two AR curves in the market. One is known as AR perceived, average revenue perceived, and second is known as AR proportional. It means we have two average revenue curves, which is a special case of monopolistic competition assumed by Chamberlain. Now what do you understand by AR perceived and AR proportional? Both represents the supply or demand in the situation in the economy. So AR perceived means decision making factor, that how much a firm is going to produce in the economy. मतलब उसे ऐसा लगता है कि कितना उसे एक फर्म को प्रोड्यूस करना है, वो इसके बेसिस पे डिसाइड होता है कि बाकी फर्म के प्राइस फैक्टर्स को देख के. लेकिन इन द इकोनॉमी एक्चुअल कितना प्रोड्यूस होता है वो प्राइस फैक्टर पे डिपेंड करता है और वो AR प्रोपोर्शनल पे डिपेंड करता है. इसीलिए जो AR परसीव्ड कर्व है वो फ्लैटर है rather than AR proportional curve, because उसकी जो प्राइस रिस्पॉन्सिवनेस है वो ज़्यादा है as compared to AR proportional. Okay, so this is all about the curves. Now let's see how equilibrium is achieved under the monopolistic competition. So again these are the curves. This is MR, this is AR, this is AR, this is AR proportional, this is AR perceived, and this is a marginal cost curve. So the equilibrium condition is, first is your marginal revenue should be equals to the marginal cost. It means this is your marginal revenue, this is your marginal cost. सो दिस शुड बी इक्वल एट दिस इक्विलिब्रियम, हम इसको ऊपर लेके जाते हैं ए आर कर्व पे, तो वहाँ से हमारा प्राइस आता है. सो एट दिस इक्विलिब्रियम दिस विल बी आर प्राइस ए आर प्रोपोर्शनल. यहाँ पे दूसरी कंडीशन ये है दैट एट द इक्विलिब्रियम प्राइस योर ए आर परसीव्ड शुड बी इक्वल्स टू ए आर प्रोपोर्शनल. इट मीन्स वेयर योर एम आर एंड एम सी इज इंटरसेक्टिंग एट द सेम पॉइंट above the AR perceived curve, or I'm sorry, above this point, your AR perceived and AR proportional curve should also intersect. Only then your equilibrium will be achieved. Now let's see if your AR perceived is lesser than the AR proportional. This is your AR proportional, this is your AR perceived. So this section, मतलब अगर ये तो equilibrium हो गया, अगर तुम यहाँ कहीं लाई कर रहे हो, ठीक है, इट मीन्स इक्विलिब्रियम से कम क्वांटिटी प्रोड्यूस हो रही है. सो इस केस में क्या होगा, फर्म्स को मार्केट से सिग्नल मिलेगा. इट मीन्स इट कैन चार्ज हायर प्राइसेस इन द मार्केट. सो इफ इट कैन चार्ज हायर प्राइसेस, the firm will increase the production in the economy, and hence after increasing the production it will move to the rightward and again reach to the equilibrium. Similarly, if we lie this side, then firm will get the signal that it cannot charge this much price in the economy, so it will decrease its production and move back to the equilibrium. So this condition is known as the equilibrium, where your MR is equals to MC, at the same time AR perceived is equals to AR proportional. So this is the basic of monopolistic competition given by the Chamberlain. In the next video we will be covering the concept of excess capacity, which is very important topic under the monopolistic competition and given by Robinson and Chamberlain. So yeah, do subscribe my channel and stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.